Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky15, and in this video I'll be giving you my Lucky 15 predictions for tomorrow's horse racing action. As usual here on the channel, bit disappointing today, but if you did back Little Jack you should have got your money back with a few different bookmakers. I know my bookmaker that I was on, Sky Bet, did refund that, and it was very frustrating that he did refuse to race, so sorry if you didn't get your money back on that one. But apart from that, it was disappointing in quite a few of our selections. None of them really ran their race really in the end, and yeah, it was quite disappointing, but hopefully we can put that beside us and move forward tomorrow. And our first selection comes in the 2 o'clock at Lingfield with a horse called Tara Bridge. 10-3 bookmakers, currently trained by Chris Gordon, who I know fairly well with my visit there earlier last year. He's a really good trainer, very underrated in my opinion. He's got some nice horses. Tara Bridge did quite well for him last season, notching up a few wins. Finished second on its seasonal reappearance, where him and the winner were both really far clear that day, and that was a nice horse he bumped into that day of Gary Moore's called Not Never. And I think really this horse has got a really good chance tomorrow off a low hurdle mark of 119, and Tom Cannon rides really well for Chris Gordon, and he's been riding well of late, and I just thought this horse had a really strong chance, and also again notched up a course win last year at Lingfield, so no worries there, and I think it'll go really close. We then go to Wetherby for the 255. I thought Houndscourt had a really good chance here. 5-2 bookmakers, currently trained by Dram Foster and Amy Warburton for the ride. Now this horse won really easily last time out by 11 lengths at Market Raisin, very easily beating a fair horse of the Coulthard team called Pookie Pecan, who went and ran a fair race to finish second on Boxing Day. That wasn't bad there, and Houndscourt back up to a mark now of 85. Even though he has found this mark tough at times, I thought he could still go really well in this race tomorrow, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if he could get another win to his name. So that's going to be my selection there. We then go to the 330 at Wetherby, and I thought Big Bad Bear had a good chance here. 10-3 bookmakers, currently trained by Nicky Richards, who's yard in really good form, do well in these bumper races. Danny McManaman's really hot prospect at the moment, claims 7 here, and I think he's got a really good chance getting £7 in weight from the Kim Bailey horse. Now this horse was second on its debut at Sedgefield last time out, behind Fergal O'Brien's runner. There wasn't really much in the betting that day, even though our selection was odds on, but there was nothing really. The winner was 6-4, so there wasn't much in it really in the betting, and ran a good race. And Nicky Richards, like we said, going really well at the moment, does well in these races. Thought 10-3, that was a bit of a price there, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if this one was actually backed into favouritism tomorrow. Currently second favourite, but I think he'll go and be the favourite when the off comes tomorrow. We then go to the all-weather, the evening action at Wolverhampton for the 5:45 with a horse called Bista Music. 3-1 bookmakers, currently trained by Tony Carroll. Poppy Bridgewater as well, who I think is again an underrated rider. She rides really well for Tony Carroll, gets quite a few opportunities with him as one of his stable jockeys. Claims 5 in this race. Rated off 86 in this selling race, and if it's anywhere near that mark, even though it hasn't been for a little while, should have too much for this field, and really I think should be the favourite. And I thought 3-1 was a good price there. Now this horse has actually got a fair record on the all-weather, 4 wins from 13 career starts, so not bad there. Hasn't shown much recently, but it's been away from the track a little while for a couple of months, so the break might have just tuned him up. And also as well, he didn't run that badly last season. He did knock up a win earlier last year, and he also finished second at Sandown and 4th at Goodwood within the last 6 months, so he's still got a bit of the spark of his old form. There didn't really seem to be much in the pack in this field that could really deliver any much on that form, or even improve to be anywhere close to him really. So even though yes, I know he's got to get up to his standard on ratings, and he does have to give away weight tomorrow, I still thought he should be miles above most of these horses, and it would be disappointing in my opinion if he doesn't win. Tony Carroll's well going quite nicely at the moment, and I just thought tomorrow at 3-1 he was a good one to end the video with. So they're the tips on my Lucky 15 for tomorrow's horse racing action. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button for more tips with my YouTube channel and more horse racing videos. Also as well, you can follow me on Twitter as well. I'm at Lucky15, and that's all I've got to say, so please game responsibly. Hopefully we can have some winners tomorrow, and we'll be seeing you soon.